back and I want to talk about the pastor is her husband. Yes, I said it. The pastor is her husband. All right, for you married guys that go to church, you with a certain type of religion or whatnot, we all know as men. All right, if you got relationship situations going on and you talk to the pastor, you and your wife talk to the pastor in the private or whatnot, then he could tell you some stuff like what you need to be doing as a man towards your woman and vice versa to the wife, but we know nowadays in these churches the pastors don't teach the women to obey their husbands. They don't do none of that type of stuff. Like these churches should be teaching about men and women as far as the roles. A man's supposed to be a leader and he's supposed to guide his wife and his wife's supposed to be submissive to him. They don't teach none of that no more. It's out of the church now. All these pastors preach about is prosperity, about, you know, if you put tithes and offerings into my plate, God gonna bless you. Sister, you've been going through so much stuff. God got that blessing for you. They pass the collection plate. They try to, say give, give, give. And your blessing coming. God gonna bless you with something. Your season is coming. All this type of stuff. But at the same time, your so-called wife will go behind your back and start talking to the pastor about y'all issues or whatnot. And the pastor will start talking to her behind your back. It's happening in a lot of churches. And the pastor will go and sleep with your wife. He'll be banging your wife while you're not around. This to happen in many churches like that. But yeah, the pastor is her husband. Like she listened to everything the pastor say do, as far as you being her husband by the state contract, she not gonna listen to you. She not gonna do as you would have her to do. She won't be obedient to you at all. We know this by example. Like I was married before, and my ex, like I say, we was in a church or whatnot. She would listen to the pastor before she listened to me. You know what I know now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't been to put up with that shit at all. Now, but this was back a long time ago. This was back in the early 2000s, like 2000 and what 2007, 2008, something like that. But yeah, the pastor is her husband. Like these women that goes to church, they will go to church. Okay, if they got a husband, they will, just be doing stuff for the pastor. Not negotiating, not talking with their husband at all at home, as far as like the stuff they need to do. Say for instance, like if they need to stay over and talk to the pastor or whatnot. Like that should be unforbidden. The pastor should talk to the man to let him know about his wife like that in that order. But nah, these churches be allowing the wife to go talk to the pastor, and the next thing you know, the pastor banging her out in the back. Your wife come back home like nothing happened. You know, hey, it happens a lot like that. But yeah, the pastor is her husband. Like, especially in these black churches, I know that definitely goes on a lot. I mean, of course, the pastors don't hold these single mothers accountable for their actions or nothing like that. You're saying praying for a man to come and be a stepdad and all that type of stuff. Nah. Men are waking up to the facts. Men are holding them accountable now. Like, that's one thing they don't like. But if they gonna have churches, like the churches need to be out there teaching what the word really say, concerning a husband or a wife. I say that this is the most important things in the church they need to talk about. Forget all that prosperity stuff. Forget all this and that. See, they don't want to talk about that stuff, like the order of the man being the leader, the man being the authoritator in the household towards his wife, and his wife supposed to be obedient to him. They don't teach that at all. They should be teaching this, like, but they're not gonna do it because they're gonna lose a lot of money. Because the women, the ones bring the money in, really, they'll donate like crazy. But yeah, the pastor is her husband. Yep, that's how it is. But I just wanted to shoot that quick video to you guys. This is Ram Man, and I'm out.